Welcome learners to Kcse revision. We are dealing with the equations of straight lines, that is gradient and equations of straight lines, which is form 2 work. We are going to look at this question which was tested in Kcse in year 2014 and it was carrying 10 marks. Welcome. Okay, the question is, a line L passes through points -2, 3 and -1, 6 and is perpendicular to a line P at -1, 6. Find the equation of L. Find the equation of L. We are told that the line L passes through points this and this. You write them down, learner. So -2, 3 is there and -1, 6. The line passes through these 2 points. So the first thing is to find the gradient of this line. What is the gradient of our line? We know that gradient of a line is got by change in y over change in x. Change in y, so we write 6 minus 3 divided by -1 minus -2. -1 minus -2. Okay, from there we say that this is equals to what? 6 minus 3 is 3. Divide by what? -1 minus -1. These two minuses become positives. Minus followed by minus becomes positive. And therefore it is -1 plus 2, which gives you 1. And so, learner, the gradient of this line is 2. After finding the gradient, learner, you come and pick either this point or this other one here. You come and say, let us pick -2, 3. So our line L passes through this point. You can pick either this or this. And its gradient, let me write it in short, is 3. Then you introduce a point xy. Introduce a point xy. And therefore, learner, how do you find the equation of this line? So again, here you talk of change in y, so y minus 3 over change in x minus -2 should give you this gradient here. So learner, minus followed by minus gives you plus. And therefore we are talking of what? We are saying y minus 3 divided by x plus 2, you can write it again here, is equals to 3. Cross multiply, learner. So y minus 3 is equals to what? Multiply this, it will give you 3x plus this times this 6. And so, learner, make y the subject of the formula by taking -3 to the other side. So it will be y is equals to 3x plus 6 plus 3. And so y is equals to 3x plus 9 is the equation of line L. This is the equation of line L. Good. We go to number B. Part B. Find the equation of line P. Find the equation of P in the form ax plus by is equals to c, where a, b, and c are constants. Learner, you are told to find the equation of line P. We go back to the question. We are told that a line L passes through this point and this point and is perpendicular. Line L is perpendicular to line P at -1, 6. -1, 6. So learner, maybe here we can write in short that line L is perpendicular to P at -1, 6. In other words, learner, if I were just to draw a small diagram here, if you have line L is there, it is passing through -1, 3. It is also passing through -1, 6. We are now told that line L is perpendicular to line P at this point. At this point, they meet perpendicularly at this point here. So this is our line P, so they are perpendicular. So the first thing that you ask yourself, learner, is about the relationship between the gradient of L and P if they are perpendicular. Learner, if two lines are perpendicular, their gradients are related. How they are related? This way. M1 times M2 gives us negative 1. Negative 1. So what was the gradient of L? From the first part, the gradient of L was 3. So you come and put your 3 here. You multiply by M2 to give you negative 1. And therefore, learner, 3M2 is equals to negative 1. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Learner, your gradient is negative 1 over 3. So this is the gradient of line P. Okay, from there, learner, you come and do what? You come now and pick the point negative 1, 6. Your line P, learner, was passing through negative 1, 6. Its gradient, the gradient of P, we've got it as negative 1 over 3. Now, introduce point x, y, just like we did to the first one there. So with this, learner, what is the equation of P? Again, you say change in y, divide by change in x, x minus 1 is equals to negative 1 over 3. Learner, minus becomes positive. So we write over x plus 1 is equals to negative 1 over 3. Cross multiply, learner. Cross multiplying, what do we get? This becomes 3y minus this times this, 18, is equals to the other side. You can rewrite and then you remove the bracket later, like that. So learner, this is 3y minus 18 is equals to what? It is equals to minus x here. Minus times minus, learner, take care here as you remove the brackets, becomes minus. And therefore 1 times 1, 1. So this is minus x minus 1. Now, you can talk of 3y is equals to minus x minus 1. Take minus 18 to the other side, it becomes plus. And so 3y is equals to minus x plus 17. Learner, you are told to arrange your equation in this form, where a, b, and c are constants. In other words, you start with the term which has x, and it is this term here. So you take minus x to the other side, it becomes x, then followed by the one with y, which is 3y is equals to 17. So hapo, it is just a matter of arranging your terms this way. Good. And so this is the equation of line P. Good. We go now to the to part C, learner. Part C. Part C. Look at this. Part C. You are told, given that another line Q is parallel to L. Line Q is parallel to L. It passes through point 1, 2, find the x and the y-intercepts of the equation. Given that another line Q is parallel to L, learner, and passes through this point, find the x and the y-intercepts of Q. Learner, we can rewrite this. We now look at part C. We are told that given that another line Q is parallel to L and passes through point 1, 2, find the x and the y-intercepts of Q. So learner, you are told to find the x and the y-intercepts of Q. And you are told that Q is parallel to L. We write that Q is parallel to L. What does this mean? This means that their gradients are equal. gradients of parallel lines are equal. So what was the gradient for L? Gradient for L from part A learner, it was 3. It was 3. So we come and write it here, and therefore the gradient of line Q is also 3. Is also 3. So we are told that given that another line Q is parallel to L and it passes through 1, 2, you know, Q passes through 1, 2. Find the x and the y-intercepts of Q. So we are told that Q passes through 1, 2. Its gradient learner is 3. We therefore come and introduce point x, y, so that we get the equation of line Q. So from here, equation of line Q learner is change in y, we talk of change in y, over change in x, like that, is equals to 3. Cross multiply. Cross multiplying learner, we get y minus 2 is equals to what? 3x minus 3. Take minus 2 to the other side. You get y is equals to 3x minus 3 plus 2. And therefore, learner, y is equals to 3x minus 3 plus 2 gives you minus 1. So this is the equation of Q. With the equation now, learner, we are told to find the x and the y-intercept. So, how do you find the x and the y-intercept? So, our equation is this. I may rewrite it here. So, you are told to find the x-intercept. How do you find the x-intercept? At x-intercept, learner, y is 0. At x-intercept, y is 0. What do we mean by this, learner? Just to guide you here, if you have a graph like that to do with x and y axis, x-intercept refers to the value of x where a line cuts the x-axis. X-intercept refers to the value of x where the line cuts the x-axis. So this is the x-intercept. And therefore, learner, at x-intercept, what is the value of y? The value of y is 0. At x-intercept, get this correctly, the value of y, if you go to the y-axis, is 0. That is why I've written it this way. At x-intercept, y is 0. So you pick your y, which is 0, and substitute it in the equation of p. So you write 0, your y is 0, is equals to 3x minus 1. Good. So take 3x to this side, it becomes minus 3x is equals to minus 1. And therefore, learner, cancel out the minuses, divide by 3. Dividing by 3, your x is a third. And therefore, this is the x-intercept. A third. X is a third. Sorry. X is a third. We go to the y-intercept, learner. At y-intercept, we say that x is 0. What do we mean by that again? Let me come and guide you here. So, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. And you draw a line like that. This point here, where the line, this value of x here, where the line cuts the y-axis, it is called the y-intercept. And therefore, learner, at y-intercept, what is the value of x? The value of x is 0. At y-intercept, x is 0 if you go to the x-axis. So you come back to your equation. Your equation of the line was this, learner. So substitute x is equals to 0 here. So you come and say y is equals to 3, 0, negative 1. So y is equals to negative 1. And therefore, learner, your y-intercept is negative 1. Your y-intercept is negative 1. So we go to D. We go to D, learner. What are you told? The last part of the question. Find the point of intersection of lines P and Q. Look at this. Find the point of intersection of lines P and Q. If you are told to find the points of intersection, it means you find the point where they are meeting. If this is line P, Lana, and this is line Q, where they meet, where the two meet, this is what we call the point of intersection, the point of intersection. So how do you find it, Lana? This is form one work. So if you are told to find the point of intersection, you solve the two equations simultaneously. You solve the two equations simultaneously. That is the point. If you want to find the point of intersection of any two lines, you solve the two simultaneously. So learn what is our equation of line P. What was the equation of line P? Line P, learner, it was this one here in part B. X plus 3y is equals to 17. So we write it. X plus 3y is equals to 17. And what is our line Q? Our line Q, learner, we have just got it here. This one here. This one. So y plus 3, y is equals to, y is equals to 3x minus 1. So you solve these two simultaneously. We can do it by substitution. It is easier because here we are told y is equals to 3x minus 1. Come and substitute this here. Come and substitute this here. Come and substitute this one here, and therefore you write x plus 3, okay, by substitution, you pick 3x minus 1. There, look at that one. Substitute your y here. So x plus 3 in brackets that is equals to 17. This is 17, Lana, is equals to 17. Good. So, Lana, we have done that by substitution. We have substituted y in the first equation here, and therefore you remove the brackets, Lana. This is 9x minus 3 is equals to 17, and therefore 10x is equals to 17. Take this to the other side, plus 3. 10x is equals to 20, and therefore divide by 10, your x, Lana, is 2, the x of the point of intersection. So what is your y? You come to either the first or the second equation. You can pick the second one. Y was equals to 3x minus 1. Come and fix your 2 here. So y is equals to 3, 2, negative 1. So y is equals to 6 minus 1, which is 5. And therefore, Lana, what is the point of intersection? What is the point of intersection? The point of intersection, Lana, is 2. Our x was 2 and our y is 5. Good. So, Lana, go and practice on gradient and equations of straight lines. They are very important questions. God bless you.